will destroy the Twin
Barack
Towers,
Obama of Illinois
Storm
will be the
Katrina,
next.
and that it will be a time apartheid will fall in the nation of South Africa. The number of its days are quickly coming to an end. I heard the voice of the Lord saying, "Come, my beloved, and witness the prophetic word of the Lord that will speak of seasons to come and of ages not seen. 10 things Americans wish they had done, and 7 things you have to know." Let's begin reading the Written Judgements.
The stock market will dip 500 points in one day, and man will move about as if nothing happened. It will be a time where money, as
and man will move about as nothing happened. It will be a time where money, as you know it, will be worthless. A new currency will surface in the market. That will be a change in a standard and how money is weighed.
The closing bell on this Tuesday, October 7th, 2008. The CEO of Red Hat ringing the bell down there at the NYSE, doing the honors at the NASDAQ, the CEO of Americans for the Arts. Not a very fun day, though, to ring the bell. You see a drop in the Dow, 5% even, 497 points. And keep in mind, these things can and lately very much do move even after the closing bell has been rung.
Investors not seeing much to cheer about in the quarterly reports from major companies this week. So, another horrible day on the Toronto Stock Exchange.
You know what? Right now, breaking news here, stocks all around the world are tanking because of the crisis on Wall Street.
This dollar will be like wallpaper.
We are on the precipice of a major economic financial collapse. I mean, what we've just experienced, I mean, that's just the opening act.
One stimulus package will lead to the next one and to more money printing. And so in 5 to 10 years' time, the real crisis will break out when the whole system collapses. That will be the end.
Eventually, this dollar's going to quit working, and then everybody's going to know what poverty is all about.
It captures the essence of the evolutionary spirit. For lack of a better word, is good. Greed is right. Greed works. Greed clarifies, cuts through, and captures the essence of the evolutionary spirit.
Bob, we got a problem. My wife wants our kid's first words uploaded to YouTube. Never mind the fact that he's 22.
You will see new money coming, not only in the streets, but it will also be the hour of new millionaires. Wealth shall come to the least
Wealth shall
likely
come
to
to the least likely to succeed. You will see young people come forth with large sums of wealth that will astound the mind of the average man.
So they have this thing called Twitter. Have you heard about Twitter?
I don't know if you'll line me up with it.
Hi, YouTube. This is Chad and Steve. We're the co-founders of the site.
I mean, for people, we just sort of explain the beginning of MySpace. You becoming the poster child, how did that happen?
It actually goes way back to Friendster. Maybe this is like too boring of a story for TV.
Are you on Facebook yet? The site is up to 60 million users so far.
Now, Twitter has long been regarded as inconsequential chatter about trivial things. But it's become serious business.
But there used to be this network where, you know, you couldn't see people unless you had a friend.
Right.
And Friendster was first, and we were trying to compete, so when people signed up, they wouldn't see anything. That's boring. So I put myself as this person that could connect everyone else, so you'd see people right when you signed up. That was the idea.
People are tweeting, as they call it, from the floor of Congress, from Oscar parties, even from the Nightline offices. What is it?
It can be a useful tool or an addictive waste of time. Either way, Facebook is having a dramatic impact on the World Wide Web. It's estimated to be worth $15 billion. This is the face of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg. the mogul who's guiding its extraordinary growth. What everyone wants to know is he old enough to be running a company some people say is the biggest thing since Google?
Google, a company that was established 9 years ago, right?
Almost 10.
Almost 10, is now traded for the value of $181 billion, which is twice the yearly budget of the state of Israel. It makes you guys bigger than, I don't know, McDonald's and Disney and General Motors combined. And yet, you manufacture nothing. You produce an idea.
I went and saw a band on the weekend called Dame that I saw because they MySpace linked me, and the songs were amazing.
Yeah.
And it became a big part of that. And then you got a lot of money, man. You sold it to Fox.
Yeah.
Or to News Corp. How did that whole, like, when did you start to get the sense that this was going to happen? Did you always intend to sell it off? Like, sometimes people have startups and they create this idea, they just know they're going to unload it eventually.
Yeah, we thought that a media company would come and buy it someday, and we wanted that you know, the big money injection to help grow it, to make it international, and to pay for all the equipment in the beginning. So that was sort of the plan.
I remember when writing the prophecy, it became a big thing when the stock market would drop 10 points, 20 points, even 50. That was a big upset. So when writing the prophecy during that time, the stock market would drop 500 points. People kind of looked out of the corner of their eye in 1989. Can it drop that much? But then the prophecy said it would drop 500 points, that people would move around as if nothing was happening. We are seeing wild gyrations in the stock market where it dropped several hundred points, and now it's like people are used to these wild swings in the stock market. It only demonstrates the instability and the unpredictability in our system as we know it. It might be the birth pangs of a new currency on the horizon.